Our embedded system final project is a customizable gesture-based assistive control system. And so our main project goal is to be able to control functions on our computer, not using keyboard, but rather using gestures, so it's easier to control. And so to achieve this, we have a few specific aims. First of all, we would read the sensor data from camera and Arduino to the Raspberry Pi. And after that, we would identify specific hand gestures that are read from this camera and map them to the keystrokes that we want to input to the computer, which is done through a Bluetooth keyboard emulator. And we have a total of 5 gestures that we want to be able to map to keystrokes.
So for technical approach, this is a picture of the setup that we currently have. The items that we'll need are listed here, and also the steps that we need to take to set up the hardware environment are listed here. The diagram on the right is how our setup will look and how we are going to connect each device. The Arduino microphone and proximity sensor data trigger the hand gesture events, and the web camera captures hand gesture and maps it to a pre-configured keystroke in your computer. And each keystroke is going to be sent through Bluetooth protocol to your personal computer. And that is this outside connection in the diagram, the wireless connection. And the gesture keystroke configuration can be edited from your personal computers. As previously said, there is 5 of them right now. And that's what we're training the model with.
Yeah, so before we are going to those hardware stuff, and first we have to build our own testing model. And first, we training our hand model on only the computer and from the software aspect. And by doing this, we first define our gesture category, which is 5 gestures, and maybe we will add some more in the future, I think. And after decided this, and later we will collect the image from training from like the data from the outside world from Arduino, other sensor or something. And for current state, I just got the data from the data set on the computer that is already pictured. Yeah. And after that, I will start to train a model for like, and I'm using the CNN network to build a network to train the model, and in that model you can get the pre-trained weight, and after you getting that weight, I will then test in the model on the webcam, and for this I would like show up the webcam and capture the image from there and go through my weights to see that my model is able to distinguish what the gesture is like. Yeah, and if all the process is well done, then I can send my trained gesture hand model to the Raspberry Pi, and for the Raspberry Pi, the output you can send to other sensors, and the sensors can do the actions the Raspberry Pi give it. Yeah, for the 5 different hand gesture. Okay, so this is our current status, I think. Yeah, and there's for the next steps.
And so for the next steps, in addition to working on our hand gesture model, we would also want to finalize our hardware design and also implementation of all the individual features that we previously mentioned. And so this includes the serial communication between the Arduino and Raspberry Pi, and also integrating this gesture recognition model into our main code, and also the Bluetooth keyboard emulation, so sending the keystrokes to your PC. And when all these are done, we would want to integrate all of these together and make sure they can work as a system. So one thing could trigger the other, and they could run correctly at the same time. And in the end, we would not only test ourselves, but also have other people test and to identify if we missed some edge cases or there are some bugs that we didn't notice previously. And when all this is done, we would have a completed final project.